What's up, fam? My name is Richie from Social, inked up and never gonna be able to get a real job in the next long period of time. And today we're gonna be going over all the tattoos on my body. There aren't that many of them, but you know, it's like my annual tattoo video. Every time I get a new big one, I just kind of have to chronicle all my old tattoos and kind of put them in order and line up the mistakes I've made. Someday there's going to be a cohesive whole for all my tattoos, but right now it's just kind of a patchwork of things where I just point and go, hey, I like that. I like that idea. Let's put it on my body forever. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm going to disrobe a little bit, and then I'm going to show you the very first tattoo I got all the way up to the most recent one I got a couple weeks ago. And for those of you who have seen my previous tattoo video, this is all kind of old news, although I guess you could see how they look after I've aged a little bit. Life is fleeting. Maybe if you didn't know any of the backstories behind some of these tattoos, if there even is any, R is English, then maybe you can get some new information out of this video. But come on, man, it's YouTube. You just recycle ideas until you're dead. Or your channel dies, which is essentially the same thing in the public eye, am I right? Whatever happened to Musically? So my first tattoo I ever got, I was like 17 or 18. I guess I must have been 18 because I was like the legal cutoff. But it's the one on the back of this area, anatomy. Let's get that, and then I'll just flip it upside down in post. Cause unless I can do a handstand, let's try that. Parkour, this is not a handstand. But this is the very first tattoo I ever got. I wanted a balloon with an anchor to show as I age, it turns from a circle into more of an oval. I always love the idea of getting a grape on your body because as you age, it turns from a perfectly nice, sprightly grape, and then it shrivels and reminds you how old you are. But the balloon tattoo is actually a logo for a band called Modest Mouse. I'm sure you've heard of them. I was a big fan, still am a big fan. Slightly less of a fan than I was, a fair amount of time ago, but they're the band that kind of got me into music as a whole, so I don't regret that one. I wouldn't suggest getting like band logos or like stuff with marketing and branding, but you know, if it means something to you, then go for it. The second tattoo I got a few years after that one was actually the Galaxy black hole tattoo. So let's get a close-up shot of that one. I'm actually really surprised how the colors have stayed in with this one, because it's kind of old at this point. There really wasn't a huge amount of meaning to this one. I just really like the idea of having a galaxy on my shoulder, but apparently that's kind of a common tattoo. I know Josh Dunn has a galaxy one, so to make it a little different, I wanted a black hole over my heart, and the black hole is sucking up the galaxy because that actually happens. And I put a little star right there to show where our solar system is in the Milky Way galaxy. So yeah, astrology. I want to die. Then the tattoo I got after that, which is another really noticeable one, the tattoo, the cat, the big old cat. This tattoo is based on a cat I had years and years ago. His name was Midnight, and he was a very happy, adorable outdoor cat. And one day he just kind of went missing. So it's just kind of like a tribute tattoo to the kitty I loved very dearly. Honestly, I think I took that loss, although I'm not sure if he's dead or not, but you just kind of assume because I'm probably never gonna see him again because I moved. But I honestly took that loss a lot harder than I did most people losses to give you kind of the magnitude of how much I gave a shit about that cat. But yeah, this one was more of like an abstract. You can see like it's the cat, but then it's dripping down into like paint droplets and this weird line going up here, and that was done by Ivana. She does kind of the more abstract stuff, which is why I like her so much. Then after that tattoo, a couple birthdays ago, I made the conscious decision to get more tattoos with less meaning, because I know a lot of people will never get a tattoo if there's not this huge overarching theme to it and there has to be this heavy meaning, like this tattoo is like when my mom died, or like just really heavy stuff. And I was like, I'm kind of abandoning that, to be honest, because I want more tattoos, but I don't want them to be so heavy. I just want more art on my body. So this was kind of the symbolism of that. can you see it? You can kind of see it, maybe. Is that even the right foot? Yeah, this is like the tattoo I forget that I have. And it says, "Life is hilariously cruel." You like my feet? It was just a simple like typewriter text. It costs like 50 bucks and I got it on my birthday. I said I would never get like small stupid tattoos, but then I got this one, so it just shows how much you can contradict yourself with age. Alright, so after that one, this brings us up to present day. Wowie. 2 weeks ago-ish. It's still healing. I'm still tending to it, but it's starting to look really nice now. I've gotten the first couple layers of skin and the scabbing is starting to go away. This is the Coraline tattoo that Ivana also did. And I mean, obviously it's my favorite right now next to the cat too. So like my whole arm is just kind of like very abstract and weird. But she did kind of like the lot of geometric shaping here. The original image was just the Coraline head, but then she kind of put the coat with a lot of like weird squiggle things, and then the, what is that, a hexagon, an octagon, something like that. Octagon. And a lot of really neat abstract lines kind of going around my wrist, which actually really complemented the black lines from the tattoo. So really, really nice. I can't wait till it's fully healed so I can like actually go out in public with it with a short sleeve shirt without it getting super damaged. Those are all my tattoos. That's all I got. I do want more, but I am in no rush. I always see these like, you know, 19, 20-year-olds that are completely tatted up, and like there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't see a rush in like getting your full body tattooed. Like you have your whole life ahead of you. I generally get a tattoo once every like 4 to 5 years maybe. I mean, I guess the frequency is changing. This was 3 years between this and this. It's just funny how my opinion has changed from like I used to never want to get tattoos unless they mean like a super huge thing, and now I'm just like, fuck it, it looks cool. I mean, the Coraline, like that's one of my favorite films, and I just had that idea for a tattoo and I was like, that would look really cool on my arm. So I fucking did it. And I'm pretty sure I won't regret it, although I can't say that because it's only been a couple weeks. So maybe in the next tattoo video and I get a new big giant piece, I'll let you know if I regret it. And that's it. By the way, I'm trying to push my Patreon more. I said in the last video I uploaded, I have brand new perks on there, like custom ukulele songs and greeting videos, and putting people's names in the bumper. That's all going to be starting in a couple weeks, but you can donate now because the adpocalypse is still going on. I'm pretty much not getting paid for my videos right now, which is fine, but it can only be fine for so long, so any donations to my Patreon is much appreciated. Or you can buy my music on iTunes, or buy new merch, because there's also new merch too. Holy shit, I'm like a branding machine right now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to stay sad, but not too sad, and I'll see you later. Mwah.
Yay.